Robert's violent hunger overpowered any happiness he'd won from the quick-moving shadow that could have been Mama's ghost, but probably wasn't. That day started the same as the rest, the vaguest shadow and the smell of meat. Robert's empty heart whimpered, and his empty stomach roared. Later on, when the bad thing would happen, and the judge would ask him, "Why'd you do a fool thing like that?" And in the days to come, he would cry himself to sleep in secret with the same question. The answer rested squarely with the frying ham at the turpentine camp. The camp was down the path from the 2-room, 90-year-old oak and brick cabin that grandfather built on the patch of land Master Powell had given him to die on when he was no longer useful. And luckily, Papa had just fixed the leaky roof before he was chased off to Chicago. The money Papa sent the first week of the month never lasted long enough to keep the pantry stocked. So he and Gloria couldn't afford regular meat anymore, except on Sundays. After church, Gloria might surprise him with a squirrel or rabbit she'd trapped, or she'd chop up a handful of smoked pork from Miss Ann and her greens, so he could remember the taste of something other than cornmeal and soup. And the camp was no more than a quick run from their cabin, close enough to smell the food, but as far away as the moon. When he and Gloria opened the door that morning, the box from Chicago was waiting, dropped off overnight by Uncle June, Miss Lottie's grandnephew, who carried Papa's packages from the post office. Papa never dared address his mail to his children directly, for fear of reprisals or tampering by spiteful postal employees. This box was larger than usual, wrapped in brown paper, crisscrossed with twine and tape, slightly crushed in one corner during its trip from Chicago, or else in Miss Lottie's old truck. "Told you they'd come," Gloria said. The boots. Robert had been waiting on new boots since his soles had started falling apart in May. When Robert saw the box, he swooned with excitement. His hunger forgotten, he ripped away twine, brown paper, tape, and stared. The brown boots with bright white laces were large, crammed in the box from end to end. Not for a child at all. His stomach curled in a knot with disappointment. "These are like Papa's boots. They won't hold my feet, Gloria." "Course not. You think Papa has money to send you boots special all the way from Illinois? From a catalog every 2 weeks, racing to keep up with how your feet grow?" Gloria's long sentences were dizzying. His school friends said his sister sounded whiter than white folks on the radio shows. His favorite programs were Dragnet, Dimension X, and Suspense. And Gloria sure enough sounded just like the hysterical ladies seeing an alien or staring down a gun barrel, the way she talked so fast. Robert slipped his bare feet into the boots. His toes rattled inside. He flopped around the porch in the giant boots. "I can't even wear 'em." "Well, wrap your feet," Gloria said. "I can't run in 'em like that." "Why do you need to run in your boots?" "'Cause Papa says don't run barefoot." "Then don't run," she said. She might as well have said don't breathe. Don't let your heart beat. All pleasure was gone lately. No Mama, no Papa, no sweets, no meat most days. And now he couldn't run. Robert's salty tears broke free. Gloria was forever telling him not to run. It's just like Mama always told you. But the Mama in his memory was a smiling face, bird-song voice, gentle touch. Gloria was forever talking about a scolding and rule-setting Mama he did not remember. Gloria rubbed his chin. "By winter," she said, "your feet will fit." Later, when Gloria would feel especially tender toward him because of his terrible ordeal, she would confess that she'd asked Papa to send boots 2 sizes too big. But that day she